Welcome back to our channel Bible Stories that Inspire. Today we take a thrilling journey into 1 Samuel 25, the story of Abigail, a woman of remarkable wisdom, courage, and faith. She single-handedly prevented bloodshed, saved her household, and earned a place of honor in biblical history. But how did she do it? Let's find out in this dramatic and inspiring tale. In the land of Carmel, there lived a very wealthy man named Nabal. He owned thousands of sheep and goats. But for all his riches, Nabal had a problem. He was rude, arrogant, and ungrateful. He was the kind of person who would step over others just to get his way. His name even meant fool, and he lived up to it. But Nabal's wife, Abigail, was different. She was wise, beautiful, and full of understanding. At this time, David and his men were living in the wilderness, waiting for God's timing to make him king. They had protected Nabal's shepherds from harm, ensuring no raiders stole from him. They could have taken what they wanted by force, but instead, they chose to act honorably. So when the time for sheep shearing came, a season of feasting, David sent his men to ask Nabal for provisions in a respectful way. David? Who is this David? There are many runaway servants these days. Should I take my bread, my water, and my meat and give them to men I don't even know? Nabal said, laughing. Nabal's words were not just foolish, they were insulting. He had no idea who he was messing with. The messengers returned to David and reported everything. "Every man, take your swords! By morning, not one of Nabal's men will be left alive," David said angrily. David, the future king, was about to make a terrible mistake, one that could stain his legacy. But God had placed someone wise in Nabal's household, Abigail. "My lady, disaster is coming. David and his men are on their way. Master Nabal has insulted them, and they are armed for battle," a servant exclaimed. Abigail didn't waste a second. She knew time was running out. But instead of panicking, she acted swiftly and wisely. She gathered an enormous feast, 200 loaves of bread, 2 skins of wine, 5 dressed sheep, roasted grain, raisins, and figs, and loaded them onto donkeys. Then, without telling Nabal, she set off toward David. Imagine this scene: an army of angry warriors ready for battle, and in front of them, one brave woman standing in humility. What Abigail did next changed everything. "My lord, let the blame fall on me. Please pay no attention to my husband Nabal. He is just as his name suggests. But as for you, the Lord is making you a great king. Don't let this be a blemish on your conscience by shedding blood needlessly. Instead, accept this gift for your men," Abigail pleaded. "Praise be to the Lord who sent you to stop me today. If not for your wisdom, I would have brought disaster upon your household. Your words have kept me from sinning. Go in peace." David said Abigail's wisdom turned David away from revenge and saved many lives. She showed that true strength is found in humility, wisdom, and faith, not in reckless anger. When Nabal heard what had nearly happened, his heart failed him, and 10 days later the Lord struck him down. Justice had been served, not by human hands, but by God himself. Blessed be the Lord who upheld justice. Abigail's wisdom saved me from making a grave mistake," David shouted. And in an unexpected turn of events, David sent for Abigail and made her his wife. From the house of a fool to the palace of a king, Abigail's faithfulness and wisdom led to her divine elevation. What an incredible turnaround! Abigail's story teaches us 3 powerful lessons. 1. Wisdom can prevent disaster. Always think before reacting. 2. Trust God's timing. He is the one who delivers justice. 3. Humility and kindness has the power to change hearts and situations. Her story is a reminder that even in the face of anger and injustice, a wise heart can bring peace. So the next time you face a challenge, remember Abigail's example. If you enjoyed this video and found it inspiring, make sure to like, subscribe, and share so more people can be encouraged by God's Word. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new story. Until next time, stay inspired by God's Word.